Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be cooking some meatballs. It's my first time cooking it, so I just borrowed a recipe online. Yeah, so let's make it. I have some coriander, one egg, some tomato paste which I'll use to make the sauce, some minced meat, and some breadcrumbs. So I started by adding some breadcrumbs in a bowl, as you can see. Then after adding the breadcrumbs, I added some milk to make the paste. I added the milk to make the paste. The only mistake I did is that I added a lot of liquid, a bit too much of the liquid. Yeah, so in future I'll add less liquid. Yeah, so I just went ahead and mixed the milk and the breadcrumbs. If you don't have breadcrumbs, you can just cut one slice of bread into tiny pieces and add a bit of milk or even plain water. It will still do. Yeah, so I just went ahead and added the minced meat, and then I added some garlic, a bit of salt, and some cumin, just a bit of it. Yeah, so just add that one in. You can add whichever spice you want. So I just added a bit of cumin. And I cracked in one egg. So you see, the first one I added milk, then I went ahead and added the egg. So my mincemeat was also almost too light. I was afraid it wouldn't come through, but it wouldn't cook properly, but it still turned out nice. But I would use less egg or milk. Yeah, so after making it, you can see it's a bit fine. It's not so firm, but it's still the the meatball still turned out okay. Yeah, so the idea was just rolling them into tiny balls, as you can see. Yeah, so once I had formed them into balls, I just went on to add some oil in a pan, and I started the frying process. Yeah, so I just went on and placed the minced the meatballs in the pan so that they can brown. Yeah, so this process took about 10 minutes. It was just letting the downside cook until they are golden brown, and then you just take them out. Yeah, so just keep checking. You can check after 5 minutes. I didn't turn them too much because, as I said, they were not so firm. Yeah, but thank God they did not break. Yeah, so once they were cooked, I just removed them. Yeah, so that's how they turned out. Don't mind the shape. Yeah, so I just removed almost all the oil from the pan after frying and just left a tiny bit of it to cook the onions. I was preparing the sauce, so I just cooked the onions a bit and then added some blended tomato. You can even use whole tomato and just let it cook, but in this case I blended mine. So once you let that cook a bit, I added a bit of tomato paste. Sorry, I didn't show that. Just a bit to thicken the sauce, a bit of salt to add taste to the sauce. Yeah, so I just went ahead and placed the meatballs in the sauce. Yeah, and I let it cook. Yeah, so that's basically it. I let it simmer for about 5 minutes and it was ready and it turned out so great regardless of the shape. Yeah, so let me know down below how you prepare your meatballs, whether you'd give this recipe a try. It was my first time making it, and like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you on another video. Yeah, that's how it turned out. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you on another